Wazari, having thrown him for Wazari a few seconds ago. So Sobirov finding it tough going in the weight category above.
And we got things underway here.
Tall, isn't he?
Uriarte has got some long limbs. And he also tries to drop down into some stemiwaza. Bringing that arm all the way across the body, grabbing the belt. So he can hook his legs in there. He's got the one leg hooked inside, and the Mongolian stands up, and they call mate.
It's possible that they may have turned the heating on in here.
Is it?
It's beginning to feel a bit warmer, yeah.
You mean it's not cold and clammy in my hands, it's actually sweat? Going looking toward the referee, and then referee calling mate after he... a pretty stale position for Newaza, but...
Well, with 14 seconds to go, by the way, Sobirov of Uzbekistan has just defeated Leandro Kuna. There was only 14 seconds left to go, and he came up with the ippon. I didn't quite see what it was. Maybe our expert, you know, the guy that keeps correcting us, maybe he managed to pick up on that. I'm not going to say whether it was a throw or whatever. I just know that ippon's on the board. Leandro Kuna was on the end of it. Sobirov is the winner there. Teguruma maybe. Could be, I didn't get to see it, but Sobirov comes off the mat, the winner.
And you can see Uriarte he kept reaching across here, now finds himself in a vulnerable position. Luckily got that big hand out there and is able to stymie the rollover. See that Uriarte still is trying to reach up across the back, grab the belt, and then work some sort of stemiwaza out. Those long arms, those long legs, trying to use those to his best advantage. Oh, and that was nice attempt there. Little makikoshi attempt. Very interesting little matchup here. Two totally different styles. Oh, and that was a really nice turn in by Uriarte. Good rotation, got inside. Just didn't rotate the upper body.
2 minutes to go. Uriarte and Dovdon tied up.
And he's over the top again. He's got the belt. I'm wondering if he doesn't want to use that belt for some sort of Uchimata attempt instead of this stemiwaza. The stemiwaza is not working for him, at least in the first half of this match. Going the counter, trying to work some newaza here. He's got to get that leg out. Looks like he's starting to control that shoulder a little bit, but Uriarte's got those long legs that he can use to defend himself. Now he's going to tie him up. No score yet. Just getting down to 1 minute left in this match. And coming up on this mat, we have Asami versus Toras, who had another all-Japanese match at 48K.
Looking forward to see that. Then Mestre Alvarez and Yamagishi, Miranda Miyakawa, Hashimoto and Valentin. You know,
a few Japanese names in there.
Those are the big matches. We're reaching that stage. I can see La Rosse.
And the first warning goes out to White.
Sorry, La Rosse is on mat number 3 with Cho Jun-hyun. Fukuoka Masaki will face Patrick Gagne down on mat number 3 in the under 66s. We'll leave that one. We'll leave mat number 3 for a bit. They've still got a little while before they develop. But I think we've got quite a lot going on mat number 2.
Absolutely. And Uriarte again goes for that sort of stemiwaza. Didn't really have the deep grip on the belt like he had in some of those attempts in the first minute of this match.
I think the match to watch is about 3 fights down. No, 4. 4 fights down on mat number 1. Coming up in 4 fights' time, Chojano faces Mikhail Pulyaev.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard-fought match right there.
Pulyaev it was who threw Yoshida for Ippon in the second round. And Cho, well, he's had 2 comfortable wins, to be honest. No one has tested him yet.
And mat 2?
Sorry, Sabitov gave him a bit of a go. David, mat number 2, sorry.
Now we've come down to golden score here. I'd say thus far, Uriarte seems to be more the aggressor, but Dovdon looks like he's got a shot here. And there we go. That was the first type of attack we saw there from Uriarte, where he tried to come over the top looking for a big Olsotogari. He comes over the top, and now again he's looking for that stemiwaza. He's gone to the well just a few too many times with that one. Looked a little bit better going for that Olsoto attempt. Comes around the other side. He's got to be careful here. Good opportunity by Blue to turn him over there. Unfortunately, those long arms stymie that attempt. And that was that was from one of the other mats there. That was not a replay from this mat.
It was a quick look at someone getting banged over, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who it was. Oh, Sobirov. That was Sobirov's Ippon on Leandro Cunha of Brazil. Yeah.
Uriarte had a good chance there. Got a lot of height, the Mongolian, but wasn't able to rotate the upper body at all. And now we have a warning to each competitor. So it's got to be positive judo all the way here. Whoever's going to advance.
Minute 20 odd left to go.
Still anyone's game.
Uriarte has always proved extremely awkward for everyone that I've seen him on with. He very rarely gets banged over.
Yeah, I think his opponents end up in these very, very strange positions because of the way he spreads out those legs and arms. And that was our second look at him trying to work that arm over the top for some sort of makikomi. Neither one of them really effective.
Really isn't the most attractive technique, is it, makikomi? I mean, you know, it's kind of a thing that just, for some reason, it's not the prettiest of techniques.
You know, occasionally with the heavyweights, I think I could see that, like on a makikomi haraigoshi sometimes.
Yeah. Then you see the big guy flying.
Right. But it relies a lot more on body weight than it does on really breaking balance in kazushi. So I think that's why I wouldn't really be considered classic judo, I think.
Agreed.
He did well to cartwheel out of that attempt by Dovdon. Was one of the better attacks by Dovdon. All right. 14 seconds.
Whoop.
Oh!
Yeah. That's one way of avoiding the pressure. You turn it to your side for a Satemiwaza attempt.
Yes. And that was, I wish he had figured that out about 2 minutes ago, because that was probably his best answer to the Uriarte puzzle.
Well, the Spanish coach was clapping his hands, punching the air and celebrating, you know.
I would give it to White as well.
He seems happy, the Spanish coach. All white. There it is. Uriarte takes that contest. He goes into the quarterfinal.